Hi everyone, welcome back to Anita's Joint, hashtag Extendajoint, where every day is payday, baby. You're tuned in, and this is the recap to Barcelona 9 versus Levante Las Palas 1. Uh, and I just ended up watching Barcelona and Levante, the first match here, and their first match back for the 2024 season. And they showed up in Barca fashion with a 9 goal score sheet. Salma got the first goal kicked off, and it was, I guess, all the way up from there. In general, Barcelona continues to dominate this league. I just watched another match. Levante, they did the best that they could. When we looked eventually at the rest of the stats at the end of the match, Barca with a whopping 75% of the ball. Atlas, oh my God, Levante with only 25%. And what the stat I really liked was with Barca, they had over 700 and something passes at an 86% level. And throughout the whole match, the ladies looked like, really well passing the ball to each other. We didn't get to see, as you say, it wasn't their best team, but in general, they played Levante, who were 4-4-4 coming into that match. They played a mid-table team, and they still scored 9 goals because that's just how great they are. It's very, as I say, it's not hard to be able to react to that because it's something we've been seeing Barcelona do. So if you haven't heard it for the first time when I'm live streaming or the second time, I'm gonna say it now. Like, I'm giving Real Madrid and other teams till 2026 to actually dethrone Barcelona in their league, because I mean, if Barcelona continue to win, this league is not gonna be able to attract. I'm not saying they're not gonna be able to attract higher profile players, but it's very disheartening in some ways when you don't have a team that's able to compete with one team. Similar to how Lyon have won, they won 14 years in a row, which is crazy. Chelsea, I mean, they've won 4 years in a row, and we're gonna see what happens at the end of the year when it comes to this. But yeah, Barcelona continuing to dominate. The goals that I enjoyed, Bonmati's third goal. It was a great pass from Graham Hansen, and I had a lot of beef when it came to the FIFA Pro finalist. Some players that are on this Barcelona team, like Patry, Graham Hansen, that were missing off the selection, and it's very surprisingly when they say that the players voted for these people that they put in the finals in the finalist pool, but in my opinion, I don't believe what they tell me. So I don't think these ladies voted for them. That's just my opinion. But yeah, Graham Hansen has one of her games like she always does. Very creative on the wing, and Bonmati, she's really well. It was a really nice connection because they kind of like fed off each other right before she ended up getting the ball back. And when you watch Graham Hansen's pass to Bonmati, it was like it had to be perfect because there was a girl, the Levante girl, like literally with her leg out, like right before she had made it was like inches almost. She could have intercepted it, but it didn't happen. And Bonmati, she did a little spin. It was such a small spin around. She finished it to the left, and it was a really good goal. Another goal that I liked, Vicky. I'm not familiar with her, so I guess she's a young lady coming through the ranks of Barcelona. She had a nice goal. It was a couple of passes. Levante had tiki-taka a little bit and ended up I guess I can say it, not able to gain possession of it. And Vicky, she ended up getting the ball. I'm not too sure if she ended up touching the ball, because she had turned. I'm not sure if she touched it, turned, but she ended up slotting it to the right side of the goalkeeper. Nothing really the goalkeeper could do about these goals because when Barcelona score, it's practically, yes, they are walking the ball in the back of the net. And what can you do when you have a team shooting 30 shots with with 16 on target, with 75% possession, and 86% passing accuracy, plus 500 shots. What can you do, Levante? What can you do? We are still trying to figure out. You just didn't have the players to match up against champions Barcelona, Spanish champions Spain. So it just wasn't their match today to open up the new year. But they did end up getting a goal when Barca hit number 6. They end up getting a goal in the second half. So it wasn't what my grandma used to say. It wasn't a skunking, but it was a pretty big deficit. I guess a pretty big defeat, a 9-1 defeat. And then, of course, I enjoyed Oshoala's goal right at the end. But yeah, a stellar job from the champions, Barcelona, Champions League champions. Really good match. I'm looking forward to seeing them play Real Madrid in I think they're going to be playing in the semifinals. And I really hope Real Madrid are able to have some of their players back healthy, and we get to see a really good contest between those two ladies. But just in general, Barcelona really setting the tempo for us as the observers. 9-1 win in match day 13 versus Levante. And overall, I enjoyed the match because I felt the match moved very quickly. It flowed really nicely. The tempo was, consistent. And just in general, Barcelona, even though they score so much, even though they're just a dominant team, I still can't enjoy watching them because it's great to be able to watch great football players. And so when we're able to watch the other leagues, we get to look at them and say this is the standard, and we're able to compare and contrast how other teams match up or they don't at all. But anyways, this is just my quick reaction on the match. Barcelona remain undefeated. They will probably go on and win this league. It's going to take a giant to bring the champions down. But anyways, it's your girl Anita flying high. Make sure you, if you like the content or if you just like a recap, hit the like. Appreciate you. But anyways, it's your girl Anita flying high, flying out of this third dimensional reality. And I'm going to see y'all on the next one, all right? Deuces.